Good evening, you are watching Otrar News. I'm Diana Idris, and here are the main topics for today. Chancellor's visit, strategic partnership with Central Asia. The flood of the century, Central Europe underwater. The Nomad Games conclude. Foreign investments in Shymkent. Tonal Soul in Shymkent. On September 17, a C5+1 summit took place in Astane, where German Chancellor Olaf Scholz met with the leaders of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan. This visit is a part of Germany's efforts to expand diplomatic and economic ties with Central Asia. Scholz also visited Tashkent with the main goal of strengthening trade and economic relations, including increasing oil imports from Kazakhstan and boosting trade with other countries in the region. My colleague Yarasil Kuralbek has more details on the discussions that took place.
During the talks, Olaf Scholz discussed key areas of cooperation with the leaders of the 5 countries in the region, focusing on renewable energy, resource security, and sustainable development. The visit also included meetings with representatives of leading German companies and banks. Political analyst and journalist Gerrit Jr. noted that this could not only impact Kazakhstan's economic development, but also strengthen Germany's position in the region.
The C5+1 negotiations serve as a strategically important platform for cooperation between Central Asian states, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan, and international partners, especially the US and the EU. For Kazakhstan, these talks provide an opportunity to reinforce its role as a regional stability anchor and economic hub. By expanding economic cooperations and investment, Kazakhstan can further solidify its position as a leading nation in Central Asia. Additionally, the dialogue opens up new prospects in energy security, infrastructure development, and digitalization. For Germany, the C5+1 talks offer the chance to deepen its engagement with Central Asian countries, pursuing both economic and geopolitical interests in the region. Germany stands to benefit from enhanced collaboration in areas like renewable energy, resource security, and sustainable development. Moreover, issues of regional security, particularly with regard to Afghanistan's proximity, play a critical role.
The following documents were signed during the meeting. A memorandum of understanding between the German Federal Bank and the National Bank of Kazakhstan. A letter of intent to establish Kazakhstan-German Institute of Science and Technology at the East Kazakhstan Technical University. And also a letter of intent to create Kazakhstan-German School, signed by several Kazakh and German agencies.
After the signing of agreements, the economic relations between the participating states could be evaluated on several ways. First, it would be important to analyze the investment volumes and trade flows to see if there are significant changes. Additionally, sectors like energy, raw materials, or technology should be closely examined to assess the effectiveness of the agreements. Another key factor is the reduction of trade barriers, which could offer greater economic opportunities for both sides. The long-term evaluation depends on whether these agreements deliver sustainable growth impulses and promote economic diversification.
During his visit to Astana, Olaf Scholz held talks with Kazakhstan's President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. The Chancellor highlighted that successful cooperation in the field of raw materials and expressed hope for strengthening logistic and transport ties. He also emphasized the importance of joint projects in sustainable development and the green economy, aligning with global trends and the climate change goals. Additionally, cooperation in science, technology, and the cultural exchange was discussed, which could further strengthen ties between the nations. Thus, The Chancellor's visit not only marked a step toward deepening economic relations, but also served as a platform for closer interaction between Germany and Kazakhstan in various areas.
Olaf Scholz's visit to Astana signals Germany's intention to strengthen its strategic roles in Central Asia. This region is becoming increasingly important, not only because of its natural resources, but also as a bridge between Europe and Asia. Germany views Central Asia as an opportunity to secure its economic interests, particularly regarding the energy transition and access to critical raw materials. Additionally, regional stability in Central Asia plays a key role in Germany's foreign policy considerations, especially in relation to the influence of other major powers like Russia and China.
Olaf Scholz's visit to Kazakhstan in 2024 was a significant step in advancing bilateral relations between Germany and Central Asia. These discussions open new opportunities for attracting investments, developing ties in various fields, and strengthening regional stability. Moreover, the attention given to sustainable development and environmental issues underscores the willingness of both countries to tackle global challenges together. Establishing partnerships in areas like renewable energy, agriculture, and high technology can lay the foundation for long-term relations. The visit also highlights the importance of cultural exchanges and educational initiatives, fostering greater mutual understanding between the people.
A tragedy in Central Europe. Floods caused by Storm Boris have already claimed 17 lives, and the number of victims continues to grow. The storm has hit Poland, the Czech Republic, Austria, and Romania, leaving entire villages underwater. In the Polish city of Nysa, located in the southwest, authorities have called on residents to evacuate due to the threat of a dam breaking and flooding. Prime Minister Donald Tusk declared a state of emergency and allocated 1 billion zloty for aid to the affected areas. In neighboring Czechia, the situation is no less critical. In the town of Litovel, 70% of the area is flooded, with the water levels in some districts reaching 1 meter. In Ostrava, a dam on the Odra River burst, flooding an industrial zone. The Danube in Slovakia has risen to record levels, inundating the old town of Bratislava. Hungary is preparing for the flood peak, with threats along a 500-kilometer stretch of the river. Hungary, Romania, and Austria are all undergoing large-scale rescue operations. In some places, more rain fell in a few days than during an entire year. Record-breaking rains have led to catastrophic consequences, leaving thousands of people homeless. Storm Boris is expected to move further south to Italy, bringing heavy rains there. Scientists are convinced that Storm Boris is a clear consequence of climate change. A warm atmosphere and ocean evaporation are increasing precipitation, leading to such devastating outcomes. The results of the 2024 Nomad Games highlight the successful conclusion of this unique event, which brought together many athletes and spectators from all over the world. This year's competitions were held in the spirit of friendship and mutual understanding, showcasing the outstanding skills of participants in traditional games and contests. The winners are: first place, the Kazakhstani team; second place, the Kyrgyz team; third place, the Uzbek team; fourth place, the Russian team; fifth place, the Turkish team. Individuals results for men: first place, Akunov Azamat, Kyrgyzstan; second place, Saifulin Ildar, Tatarstan; third place, Yakovlev Evgeny, Tatarstan. For women, first place, Asel Dalieva, Kazakhstan; second place, Aida Kerimbekova, Kyrgyzstan; third place, Diana Kenina, Kazakhstan. The 2024 Nomad Games became an important event in the world of sports and culture, uniting nations and giving new impetus to preserving traditions. Participants not only competed but also shared experiences learning about each other's cultural heritage, which strengthened ties and mutual understanding. At the closing ceremony in Astane, the symbol of the Nomad Games was passed to Kyrgyzstan. The Games will be held there in 2026. Let's recall that Kyrgyzstan was the founder of the World Nomad Games, hosting 3 of them. The 4th Games were held in Turkey, and the 5th took place in Kazakhstan. Shymkent continues to hold its position as one of the most attractive cities in Kazakhstan in terms of investment climate. Recently, a large-scale plant for bottling a world-famous soda brand was opened. Investors put 27 billion tenge into its development. Our crew attended the opening ceremony.
$27 миллиардов тенге инвестиций.
A total of 27 billion tenge was invested in this project. 150 permanent jobs have been created. The production will amount to over 280 million liters of product per year. The plant is registered as a separate company in Shymkent, which will contribute to the local budget in the future.
Shymkent's location is logistically advantageous, being at the intersection of the Western Europe-Western China highway, making it a convenient transportation and logistic hub for Central Asia and beyond. 7 industrial zones have been opened in Shymkent, with 289 industrial projects involving investors from Turkey, China, South Korea, and Uzbekistan, amounting to $519 million. These projects have created around 10,000 jobs. Recently, with the support of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Kazakhstan, a roundtable on technologies and investments today, problems and prospects for the development of regional economies in Kazakhstan, was held to attract foreign investments. The event was attended by city officials as well as ambassadors and diplomats from 9 foreign countries. Investment projects in the region were presented, highlighting areas requiring investment.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nan simugda kum conference ragliu. No dash Shymkent kida.
You have a very favorable climate for business development. We are confident that cooperation between our countries will only benefit both. We are interested in all areas of development.
The Tonal Soul jazz band from the United States recently performed in Shymkent, bringing not only an incredible show but also a social message. More in our report.
A beautiful trill of instruments, the energy of 5 women and the voices that unite all the synergy together. Jazz is a music that heals the soul. Shymkent jazz lovers came to be healed. Tonal Soul is performing on the stage, a band of 5 beautiful women, one of them even coming from long considered one of the musical capitals of the United States, New Orleans.
Tonal Soul is a women-led ensemble blending jazz, hip-hop and soul. The group consists of vocalist and producer J.C. Caprice, violinist Brooke Alford, singer-songwriter Tania Sanders, bassist Teja Will, and drummer Aisha Ellis. Tonal Soul seeks to use its creative platform to address important social issues. The group aims to engage women and youth in discussions on key topics such as social equality, violence prevention, and empowerment, all through music and dialogue.
Well, our music has themes of love, of self-confidence, of using your voice, to share your story through your music. All of us have music that is empowering. And so we use our music as a platform to encourage really humans, but really specifically women, to find their voices through their creativity and just through womanhood, whether you're a mom or a sister or an auntie or any of the other roles that we play, the many roles that we play as women. We're here just to encourage you to find your voice and to express yourself through whatever it is that you do. And for us, it's our music, it's our creativity.
You want some more music, right?
Вы хотите музыку?
Do you really want some more music? Let me hear it.
Пожалуйста, выразите.
Well, check this out.
When touching on the topic of gender equality, it's important to recognize that women around the world often face obstacles in fully realizing their potential due to various circumstances. The artists have their own advice for those who have yet to find their plan.
I would say that they need to look for as many women doing the very thing that they want to do, seek as many references and resources from other women, use other women who are doing those things that they want to do as a source of inspiration, as a source of mentorship. With social media now, it's easier to connect across any distance now, and they can reach out to those women that they see doing those things that they want to do and find a way to make those connections and start learning and start committing to their creativity. If they want to paint, commit to being a painter, you know, learn about everything you need to know about painting. If they want to be a saxophone player, look at other women playing saxophone, make those connections and learn your instrument and practice and study.
Or a drummer.
Or a drummer, whatever you want to do. Just be committed to it, you know.
We were a beautiful place. Ooh, beautiful place. Ooh, baby, it's a good time and hard times, other times, beautiful place.
The jazz women are thrilled with Kazakhstan, especially their national cuisine. They say they've gained a lot of insights themselves and exchanged experiences and culture. The group even collaborated with one of Kazakhstan's popular artists, Miras Zhugunusov.
So there's a blend that we've done with his song Psychat, and we have a song that's called Love Like Water. And so we've actually reached out to his management, and they've given us permission to, blend both of those songs together. So we've actually recorded a version of his song blending into our song, and it just shows just how amazing music and melody go together, and how themes are what connects us. Not those things that divide us like systems and things like that, but it's really the themes of love, the themes of purpose that connect us. So his song lends itself to that, and our song, Love Like Water, lends itself to that. So that's what we've done, in addition to the other artist collectives in all the places that we've been.
I'm Tasia, and I play bass guitar.
Hello, my name is Tania Sanders, and I play guitar.
Greetings, my name is Brooke Alford, the artist of the violin, and yes, I play the violin. Let's stay connected. Instagram is BALFORD violin, B Alford violin.
Hi. Salam. I am Aisha Ellis. I am on drums. You can find me at AISHAONDRUMZ on Instagram.
And I'm JC Caprice. I'm a producer, a singer, and a rap artist. And you can find me on Instagram at The Soul Studio. Studio spelled STUDIEUX. And I'm honored to have met you.
The concert was met with great support and ovations from the audience, a sign that music and love truly know no boundaries. Diana Idris, Ildar Junushanov, Nurlan Altınbayev. Otrar TV News Service.